What's up with everybody? Today and I kind of made that sound a little negative. How's everybody doing today? There you go. That sounds a lot better. I mean, what is up with everybody today? Everything's going crazy nowadays in the news and politics and all that stuff. And by what I see is the world's falling apart. Not even just with the news and the politics. Like talking about that Leviathan thing that people are talking about, creating earthquakes and all that stuff. I don't believe in that at all. If you believe in that, cool. Uh, it's just I believe if it was a giant Leviathan like that thing, I would go into the actual video. But I was like, if there was an actual giant Leviathan like that size that they're showing moving around, there would be a lot, and I mean a lot more earthquakes just for it moving. And then there's a blob thing that's popping up too, which that's crazy. Um, just seems like the whole world's going crazy. And then Yellowstone, it had a minor eruption. I forgot what they called it, but yeah, it had a minor eruption. I'm well, that scares me because if that goes, we go. I'm in America. I'm in the United States, so I'm just not like if it goes, I go pretty much. But either way, that's not the topic of this video. We're gonna go ahead and watch Sensei's video. What is it called? Avengers: Civil War, a historical beef turned fade. I was like, hold on. I didn't know if I read that last little part correctly, but yeah. So we're just gonna go ahead and watch that today. Should be interesting. I always enjoy Sensei's videos. I really like to get into them and watch them a lot. I only did like one react, and that was on my laptop, and the video didn't come out all that great, so I just kind of deleted it. I fixed the laptop, and I got it back working or how it's supposed to, right? But the internet's still bad, so I really don't want to still work. I mean, like, do reactions and stuff on it like that. If you could tell, I changed the setup a little bit. I had these things back there, but since I kept having to constantly pick up the mirror, take it from my bathroom, and bring it over here, set it up, and these things were in the way a lot of the time, so I just have to like unhook them and then put them down. I got tired of doing all that, so I'm just there like, well, if I'm gonna be reacting like this, right, I might as well put them up behind the TV. Which I could have put them a little bit low so that they could be shown a little bit better on the TV. And then I also have like a Demon Slayer poster right there too. But that would require me to like angle it a little bit. I don't know if I want to do that because it's not like it's bad or anything. It's just, I don't know, like, let me see. I wanted to get like Naruto's stuff and all that in there. And I'm not the biggest fan of, yeah, it's alright. I'm not the biggest fan of having it tilted. But yeah, moving all those little tacks though, they hurt my fingers. Like I keep, because you have to twist them to get them in, unless you could just but I can't do that, so I twist them to get them in, and that thing hurts my fingers like around here. But it's alright. It's nothing that I'm not used to. I have to move them a lot anyways. Since I got all that stuff, I started putting them up. I had to move them like 5 times just because I am not comfortable with how they look, or I want them to be in shots, or all that nonsense. But yeah, I ended up moving it. Hopefully it gives you something else to look at, rather if you just don't want to look at me. I mean, if you want to look at me, hey, that's why I'm here. But if you don't, it's alright. That's why I got those there. You're gonna be probably watching the video anyways, so it really doesn't matter. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm already talking. It's already almost 5 minutes. Gotta turn it up.
Fighting all kinds of intergalactical threats. You kind of build a trust over time. That kind of trust where you let him hit your old Jones. I ain't never want to let him hit my baby mom, but I let Captain America do it. That John crazy. Let Captain America hit my baby mom. That's a
crazy statement to have.
Get Captain America. Stole that from Daylight. Battle rap fans know. Now look at him. Cat, Bucky, these dudes, man. Can't believe Cat knew that Bucky killed my dad. Now I'm in the middle of him. getting punished. They double team like special.
I'm gonna be jumping back and forth from looking at the mirror and looking on here because I can read on the mirror, but reading on off of here, the text is a little small, so it's a little bit difficult.
Blaming this lame ass Scarlet Witch. First and foremost, Scarlet Witch, you're garbage. I mean, you're super powerful in Doctor Strange and the multiverse jump. Even in your show, WandaVision, super fire. In this movie, you're doo-doo. I don't understand, bro. I mean, you was doing your thing in Infinity War and all that. I'm not gonna lie. Vision, he didn't see the Vision. That motherfucker is trash. But that's beside the point.
Vision didn't see the Vision.
Bad about Scarlet Witch is because we're in Sokovia. All right, now I'm gonna keep it a thing. There's some terrorists here. The Avengers was doing their thing. I mean, look at them. Got Falcon popping up.
I kind of forgot. I was talking so damn much that I kind of forgot we were doing Civil War, and I'm like, oh, well, we're here.
Black Captain America, that's dope. However, Anthony Mackie is trash. But wait, what are we talking about? Anyways, bro, he pulls up, scans the building. Here comes Scarlet Witch pulling all the dust and chemicals out of the building from these toxins that these guys have in these tubes. These niggas dropping straight bombs on these.
I mean, it's tear gas, ain't it? It's supposed to be tear gas.
Bane mask on, bro. I am not gonna hold you.
Bro said.
Before we even talk about this dude with the mask on,
I'm holding the remote. I don't need the remote. Bro said, Bane mask. That ain't even close to Bane's mask. That's Crossbones mask. I mean, I probably would have got him more. I kind of did get him confused with Punisher whenever I first seen Civil War, and I just got that little clip, kind of what he showed. I was like, "Is that Punisher?" And I'm like, "Nah. He don't have the skull on his chest. Who is it?" And then I had to think about it. It's Crossbones. But yeah, Black Widow was going hard up on this movie though.
Never mind, she's getting her ass beat by the dude with the skull mask on. Did he just throw a grenade in there?
Yeah, and that's why I still don't believe it. Okay, it take like what 5 seconds for a grenade to blow up. I doubt she did all that in 5 seconds and just jumped out. It should have already blown up like 2 seconds before she was already out.
That's besides the point. But the biggest issue here is that the Avengers be putting too much pain on people. Literally, I mean, yeah, they're saving the world, but look at them. They are destroying people's homes. The people of Sokovia.
Property damage like crazy, bro.
That's because they're chasing terrorists around. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Falcon did not have to hit this dude right here with this roundhouse kick like that. God damn, you done knocked this dude straight into a wall.
I mean, sometimes it's your presentation. You gotta let everybody around know what you're about. Especially if you're a human soldier. Wait. I call him a human soldier. You're a human Avenger. You gotta pop up. And whenever you pop up, you gotta show out.
Straight hand. Every now and then she pulled a slickety do out on it. But I mean, that's not why I like her. I like her because she'll jump on top of your head, two legs wrapped around your neck, like one of those categories.
I ain't even gonna care. Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow did that to me. I'ma just let her do it. I'ma just let her do it. Like Gohan let Badel do it.
Mask on though. Can we talk about how he was doing it?
Crossbones, bro. Crossbones.
Bro, after Cat beat him up, he knocked him on the ground, bro.
Watch me be wrong and shit, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. I know I know my Marvel character for the most part.
No, Cat, this nigga is ugly as a bitch. Hell no, bro. This dude's whole face is melting.
See, but he was talking about whenever you drop the building on his face. I watched the previous movies, but I don't remember where that happened.
For a second,
I mean, I assume
problem in this entire movie, bro. So the dude with
I don't know.
That's ugly. He tries to blow himself up, you know, regular terrorist shit.
Cause like the last time he was in the movie, right, was when he was in the elevator and he got his butt whooped in the elevator. But he didn't drop a building on him. He just dropped the elevator, which I mean ain't great either. But I mean, it wasn't just you in there.
People destroyed their homes, so the United Nations said, "Hell no!" Bro, they was at the United Nations having a meeting.
Cut on my nose, bro.
I know they was in there talking about.
Ever get those little small scab things? I was like, what the fuck? I got it now. But goddamn, that was fair weird. Hopefully that ain't weird y'all out. But hey, it's whatever.
Did they use AI on Tony Stark? How did they make him look so young? Is that computer generated? The makeup, special effects, they made him look like Pee Wee Herman, bro. Alright,
yeah, that's cold. That's cold. But alright. They made him look good. He was on it, but I don't think that can't be his actual body, right? I was like, damn, he looks fit. I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is that fit. No offense, Robert Downey Jr. is just. I don't remember you being that fit. LaQuisha. It's LaQuisha.
bitch? Oh, hell no. I told you not to come to my lectures no more, bitch. You say you gonna give me some head later?
God, he's,
ladies, gentlemen, you know what I'm saying?
improvising some words there. I don't know.
Respect y'all, LGBTQ and all that. All right, motherfucker. But listen, though, I just want to say, man, I need y'all to be successful in life. I know a lot of you don't have jobs right now. You college students, you broke as hell. You probably thinking how you gonna get your money up. This is not broad. This is real rap. This is real
Get your money up, not your funny up. I'm trying to do both, though. I'm trying to hope that my funny get my money up. But hey, man, it's whatever. It's shit. No, what I do? I did something. Oh, what, man? Okay, well now I have to jump back and then, man, and I got an ad. That was my bad. If I was gonna edit the video, I would have edited that out. But it's alright.
I just want to say, okay, man, I need y'all to be successful in life.
Yeah, we cool.
You college students, you broke as hell. You probably thinking how you gonna get your money up. This is not broad. This is real rap. This is real shit.
That's why I didn't keep it in my hand. That's why I had the remote in my hand and not the controller.
But and I respect y'all for that. But
whatever.
That shit, man. Y'all learn how to use computers so you can scale.
Scratch my back a little bit too. I mean, back of my head too. Ain't got my damn nails.
Man, shut your ass up, man. Stay backstage. But listen, man, I need y'all to get y'all
money
up.
Stay backstage.
I don't know who you talking to. Chase bank. You trying to help me? Now, I need y'all to go break an egg or something, or not in the egg or something, make a kid. I don't know, some shit. Just like
go make some omelets.
You feel me? They motivate.
I don't know if that's what he said.
Money up and not they funny. Like me.
Break your egg, break some eggs. I think it was just break some eggs. Go break some eggs.
Tony in the back.
Because you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet.
Don't nobody care about this. Then he run into the black short. Y'all remember her, bro. She always had something.
She gaslighting and blamed him straight for something that he. Alright, bro. Alright. Hold on. I need to stop it for this little part though, cause I need to say my piece on this. I hate this lady, and I hate her part in the movie. I don't hate her as an actor. I'm pretty sure she's a great actor. Just in this movie, that whole scene, stupid. Alright, so you're blaming him for Ultron, right? I mean, yeah, pretty stupid that he created Ultron. But whenever he did create Ultron, then you got mad that Sokovia... was it Sokovia? I don't remember the place that got lifted. But say that Iron Man didn't do what he did to stop the island. Basically, he just blew up the island. And the island, while it was falling, the debris is what killed her son. It's not even the action. It's not him being on the island. It's not him dying previously from the island. It's the debris from the island. I'm not even gonna cap. If your son was stupid enough to look up, see a giant island, right? A giant island in front of his head, and then why? Well, first of all, if you just see the island floating up, leave. I would have already been gone. I would have been gone out of that state in like 30 seconds. I don't even care. I live in Texas. I know it takes like about like 4 or 5 hours just to get out of the state into Oklahoma or like New Mexico or something like that, or wherever you're going. But I would have been out of the state. I would have already been gone. I would have... No, man. As soon as the island picked up. Not when it blew up. Not when the fight was going on. When it started picking up. Not even whenever that happened. Whenever I seen robots already like setting all that stuff up or whatever, I would have been out. If your son was stupid enough to, one, see that setup being placed, even if he didn't see the setup being placed, 2, saw the island pop up and decided to stay. That's mistake numero uno. That's stupid right there. And then he waits until it blows up, and instead of fleeing at that moment, which, I mean, who knows how far the debris went out. I know they stated it in the movie. Whenever Age of Ultron came out, I know they stated how big it was gonna be, like the radius that they needed to secure and all that. If he decided to stay, that's on him. That's 100% on him. That's not on Tony, cause Tony tried to evacuate everybody. So if your son decided or saw the island floating up, didn't leave, decided to stay, stupid mistake. Then blew up the island, decided not to jump in his car as fast as he can, just boom on that gas and gone. Another stupid mistake. And then he sees a giant, like, I don't know, bro. Her little whole argument right there is just stupid. Like, if your son as smart as he is, Why didn't he leave in the beginning? Why didn't he leave when the warnings were coming out? Why didn't he leave when everybody else was evacuating? Because he wasn't on the island. No, he wasn't on the island. He got taken out by the debris from the island that got blown up. Like, bro, you should have been gone when the island was starting to pick up. You shouldn't have even been there. When you saw the robots coming in, you should have already been leaving. You shouldn't be staying there. And I get it if he was at like his I don't know, some security plant where he was doing his experiments or whatever, his science project and all that. And I mean, if others were there, like, oh yeah, that was it's a safe facility, you won't be affected. Even if even if the island blew up, you still won't be affected. But then that would be on his job's fault, not on Tony's fault. His job's fault. I get it. Tony created the robot, but he had an idea of protecting the world. Which when Thanos came, he kind of was right. If Ultron was still here, I mean, I'm pretty sure Thanos probably would have got, at least his army would have got handled a little bit easier. But Tony went about it in a bad way. I mean, with how many robots he had, he really didn't even need to create Ultron. He just needed to maintain those robots, and he would have been good. But no, he created Ultron, which doesn't even make sense because in the comics, Hank Pym created Ultron. But it just, I don't know, bro. Her bitching about this little moment just upset the hell out of me during the movie.
His dad died, you know what I'm saying, all that. But this woman was somebody that, you know, was involved with one of the students that Tony was helping. This is going to come back.
She's the mother of the student, not involved. She's the mother.
The UN, and they basically decided that the Avengers were too dangerous and that they didn't want them to be a private organization anymore. So this old dude here came in. Hold on. Vision. I know you did not just walk through that fucking wall like, bro, Vision, freaky as hell, bro.
Yeah, that's very inappropriate. That's boundary breaking right there, man.
Let me calm down for a minute.
And if you have a disagreement with the points that I was making earlier, let me know in the comments. I mean, I'll probably argue with you for a little bit. Or you might change my mind, but I doubt it. I doubt it.
Crazy that is. So we talk, me, the UN, and my bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of them joints, but you know, I got a main joint I was talking to who was at the hotel last night. She was giving me a crazy head. My bad, that has nothing to do with nothing. But what I'm trying to say is, y'all, this is dangerous as shit. They ain't Avengers came of ass whooping. Y'all been beating America ass. Not even America, just Earth. Y'all been running around beating the shit.
Oh no, yes, the Sokovia.
That's why I need y'all to sign this paper. You feel me? This is a 360 deal. Y'all ain't getting no advance
because of what happened in Sokovia with them having. But the Sokovia Accords was because Wanda Maximoff threw crossbones into a hospital. I mean, but she couldn't have possibly known that was a hospital or whatever child care thing. She couldn't have known that. You want her to know every single thing in America? I mean, in there. And then I don't even get the Sokovia Accords. Like if the governments haven't been messing up before too. Like, bro.
This kid right here, this is my guy. There's suspense. Smart dude, 3.6 GPA.
Really, what I think the Sokovia Accords was mainly for was just so that they can have somebody to blame. Like how everybody thinks the presidents have the main power. Nah, they're just puppets to where people can blame. A face to blame. That's what it is. Just a face to blame so that they can blame them. But be like, oh, well, we're going to take care of them. We're going to make sure things don't happen like that again. But they're probably going to happen like that again. And they're going to blame them again. But they're going to be like, oh, well, somebody in this team is going to need to be punished or something like that. Just, nah. The Sokovia Accords is just a trap. I don't know how Tony was stupid enough to get into that.
Anyway, bro, that's beside the point. Scarlett Johansson, I'm trying. Bro, my bad, Joe. I'm down bad right now.
Bro, lusting. He down bad. Yeah, he down bad.
You win. They made this goddamn speech talking about the thing that the Avengers have to sign, and why, you know, sign. I mean, half of them signed it, the other half didn't. Oh, Civil War. Oh. I wonder who the North and the South would have been. You know, North didn't want slavery. South, I mean, they're just terrible people. I have no idea. Then we got T'Challa in the middle, bro, but he wasn't even a bit involved. If it wasn't for his fucking father getting exploded by James, yo, this nigga James is a bitch, bro.
I ain't gonna cap though. I mean, you do that to my dad, I would have been hunting you down too. I get Black Panther's reaction and wanting to find justice.
Assassins prior to becoming superhuman. Imagine 5
and that's crazy,
that were
bro.
already super cold and could probably kill anybody in the world and take over a country by themselves. But now they have superhuman.
I know him because Bucky Barnes, at least in the movies, he was a soldier, but he wasn't a great next like evolution type of soldier. He was just a soldier, and he survived. I mean, yeah, he was probably stronger than, like, strong, and then like he wasn't strong-minded because they brainwashed him. But
I don't know what the you're talking about, but I think
but imagine like the Black Ops.
Yeah,
I say Black Ops, but like
just like that,
what they called, I can't think. Like the NATO, I don't know, the SEALs, the Navy SEAls or whatever. What are they called? I can't think of the name. The ones that took out what's his face? Trying not to get in trouble. You know who I'm talking about.
How many people are you going to send to their house, bro? Were they streaming?
Imagine he was elite soldier, like the best of the best soldiers, and then he got the super serum. He didn't get the super serum because he was the best of the best. They just found an American soldier that was a pretty good soldier. Not gonna lie, he was a good soldier, but he wasn't an elite soldier. He wasn't none of that. He ain't no special ops. He was just a soldier.
Try to ram the door, use the shotgun and shit.
And imagine if you got secrets, like special ops soldiers, and then put them through that serum. Ooh, man. Crazy. I mean, whenever he was in that one scene where it showed some of them losing control and stuff and going on the guards and stuff, whenever he just booked one of them, I mean, that was dope. But I mean,
anyways, none of that matters, bro. This dude Bucky jumped all the way down to the ground.
Oh no, man!
I'm getting out of here. He jumped over to the other roof where his bag is at. Straight dip. I'm not gonna lie. Cap catch up to him. Stop. You're playing with me, Kyle. Oh, never mind. That is not Captain America. That is Black Panther. Where did he come from, bro? This whole movie, Black Panther has been beating the shit out of this Nick Bucky, bro. Started punishing this. He on the ground, bro. Black Panther. Dude.
But he putting Bucky's putting in that work too, though. The Winter Soldier putting in that work too, but
in a high school
getting done in too.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes Falcon does fire shit, and then other times he does shit that I have no idea why he did it. And then there's like a third of the time where he does some shit that I just don't get.
Crazy how he just risks soldiers by just hitting the back of that, because if they crash and it took them out because they crashed, I mean, that's a pretty messed up that he did that. He put those soldiers' lives in risk for just following orders. But like they say, man, good soldiers follow orders. If you get that reference, you're a real one.
The police force, bro, 12 and all that, but there's a lot of them. It's like 12. It's picking up that. Bucky hop on a Harley Davidson.
Oh, you know what I done forgot to do? I forgot to change my hold on, I'm gonna have to change my stream info like right in the middle, because I forgot I have my Elden Ring on still. So yeah, I gotta have to look at my face for a little bit. Okay. Alright, cool. We got it. We got it fixed now. We got it fixed. Let me go ahead and just readjust everything, you know.
Bunch of Marvel, yo, it's mad niggas, bro. Jeez. So T'Challa, he take his mask off and all that, but the whole time this is going on, we got motherfucking Vision back at the crib with Scarlet Witch.
Trying to learn how to cook with paprika.
You're cooking, bro. Your ass, bro.
I don't know how you are a super sentient being, AI, to where you have all the information in the universe, or not the universe, on the internet, and you don't know how to cook. I mean, I get it, just because you learned some information on how to do something,
through Berlin.
You actually have to do the hands-on experience just to learn how to do it correctly. But come on, bro,
so you know damn well
it should be perfect.
So this dude James, bro, this dude's so lame. Remember I told you he was trying to use this man Bucky to end up against the other super soldiers. Well, but this is the time when you know he comes into play. Because while this man Cat and Tony are having a discussion about the consequences of their actions, this Bucky is getting mind fucked by this dude James. This dude James show up now earlier.
Dude, I low key got like I don't even know. Like my heart started rushing during this moment. Like my blood started pushing because I was like, oh man, don't activate the Winter Soldier. Don't get him back up. Don't get him coming through.
Mind control starts up. Now James goes straight in that jump, bro.
Well, you can't just say random words and hope that it works. You have to say words in a pattern.
I think it's something like that, bro. He turns all the electric off. So then it start using the words Bucky is freaking out. Bro, he started punching his jaw.
Bro, yeah, whenever Bucky was about to break that window, I like, ooh.
But it was too late. He said that last word.
Why'd they let him keep his metal arm though? If they like,
he asked this dude about
you know, detained him.
So he can go get the rest of the super soldiers. And now we got Bucky fighting all the Avengers, including this who no cash, straight garbage, bro. Nobody likes this. Anyways, yo, he punched the Hawkeye through an elevator. He has to be dead. We got
he said Hawkeye?
They don't know what's going on.
You mean like, Falcon?
None of that matters though, bro. So this dude Bucky literally is out here fighting, bro. This man Tony only got, you feel me, his Iron Man.
That beat in the background though, y'all probably can't hear it, but I can.
The whole time, bro, Bucky get the work in them. They come out Black Widow, bro. The two shorties, they throwing straight.
This is that Egyptian cat song.
Damn, did he power bomber? Yeah, I like that. He was choking. All right, my fault. This dude T'Challa coming up.
Bro got freaky right there, bro.
Strongest shit with the metal arm, though. But T'Challa, he got the martial arts.
See, what's crazy is I know T'Challa has the Black Panther's like powers in him, but to get hit with a metal arm just straight in your chest that sent you flying, bro, your rib cage, ooh, that's a hurt.
Pull it down. It's like, nah, grab the other part of the railing with his arm, yo, and stop a helicopter from leaving, bro.
That was
this man Bucky basically just had to crash the drone because there was nothing else.
And then he turned his wrist so he can flex a little bit. I can't flex like that because I ain't big like that. Yeah, nobody looks that good after getting into a fight with a helicopter.
Crash on top of the roof. The helicopter falling in the water. Oh, damn! I know he about to drown down there.
See, and I have a fear of water. If that happened to me, I would have immediately panicked.
Information that he needed, obviously. Again,
I would have been like, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not getting back out of this. Even if I'm just 10 feet under the water, I'm like, nah, I'm gone. I'm gone.
This was fat. Yeah, he talking about my mom. She did have that donkey on her. Yeah, whatever.
Bro.
So back in the days, I mean, this dude Bucky killed Tony Stark Harris and all that, but he was telling Cap about this other superhuman jaunt that they had. But all of these niggas are super powerful, dangerous, you feel me, assassins, like I told y'all earlier. Bucky stopped it from coming.
Yeah, imagine if Black Widow or Hawkeye got that type of serum and survived it and all that. And imagine how deadly they would be. It would be insane, bro.
To stop Cap and all that. So this dude Tony get the idea that he needs somebody, you know, that can help him out. He go see my guys.
They would have needed a team.
Listen, peace to my. When we started thinking about like Stan Lee and all that. So, anyways, Tony know exactly
all peace Stan Lee
pulls up to the crib and recruits him. Now you already know what's about to happen. For everybody that's seen Civil War, this is the most lit part of this entire movie because after they went to go take Scarlet Witch away and they stopped Vision for a second, Tony knew exactly what he had to do. My man went to go recruit some 2-year-old man. Hey man, stop playing.
That's the wild of. If I was Vision and Wanda did to me what she did to Vision,
T'Challa also pulls up. He not even there.
That would have broke my heart.
We all know that. The maddest shit about his dad.
Especially for a dude you don't even really know like that. You just want to be free. I know you want to be free, but we trying to work through it. And the dumbest decision you can make is go against the government. When you're trying to get the government to like you and the people to like you.
But I ain't gonna lie, you know what? I'm not going with none of that. I'm gonna keep it a band though. The most embarrassing thing that happened in this.
But who knows what they would have done to her if she did sign them aboard or trade herself up like that.
Bro, punish they ass, bro. He was in there playing around with this Bucky arm, bro. Had his metal arm.
Yeah,
like, oh,
I love that scene. I love that
scene. I guess. Yeah, and there sound like an MC in an anime.
Made
Bro.
Bucky get with the Winter Soldier get all scared like what?
They dropping cars on
Like bro.
back in the Spider-Man fight, they trying to get this nigga Spider-Man out of here. Falcon tackles him. He shoot broke the web so he can't fly. Now
his spider sense just didn't work there. I don't understand that unless it did work and he just purposely allowed him to hit him so that he can trap him up or something. I don't know his spidey sense, but at the same time his spidey sense didn't pop up until like his third movie.
And they get how to punish. At first they was taking it easy on him, but now they at the point where they can't do that.
Like second movie, which happens after this.
I don't know why they would do that. They tweaking. I ain't gonna lose. Now we got final showdown, bro. These niggas come running to each other. You know what it is now. Bro,
this is such. I could only imagine how they were, like how other people were standing and watching from the balcony or whatever. Like seeing these 6 people, or like 12 in total, but like 6 and 6 just slowly running to each other, bro. Embarrassing. Why didn't Tony hook up his whole team with suits? The fight would have been done with a long time ago if he hooked all of them up with suits.
But what does matter is that this dude Spider-Man and got this dude Cap tied all the way up with the webs. They're really trying to get this out of here, bro. He died.
Low key, if it was comic accurate Spider-Man, Cap shouldn't have been able to keep over.
Bro, they get the squad. This dude Spider-Man, he shoot the web, bro. My man Cap said, we hit him with a roundhouse kick, knocked him into a truck.
Nasty.
The truck off his axis. Got my man Spider-Man holding him.
And then see, that's how you know Cap was smart, because he was there like, alright, I might not be able to knock him out and get him out with the hands, but if I get him away, he's trapped. He's trapped. Leave him holding something up and he's done.
I was 4, so my man Iron Man suit all fucked up and all that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He got Ant-Man in there, pulling out wires, all types of shit. This dude, Tony Stark, come prepared for everything, though. He sent gas all throughout his suit.
But like if it was comic for comic accurate, I think Cap would have taken him out a lot earlier with just skill. But I think with the strength that Spidey has in the comics, I don't think Cap skill wise could have done it too much. He would have to kind of get lucky.
With him, bro, he get real big. Thought he was Ben 10, bro. Why did he grab Brody like that? He grabbed the shit out of War Machine. Damn.
See, but I don't get it too much. Okay, cause what they don't show, or what he didn't show in the video, right? There's a scene to where he makes like a truck small and he tells Cap to throw it, and he throws that little thing that makes it giant. By what I thought and what I heard in the first Ant-Man movie, by what Hank Pym said, is that it only makes things smaller. It doesn't make them lighter. It doesn't make them weaker. It just makes them smaller. So if that's the case, Ant-Man should not be able to pick up that semi-truck in his hand. And neither should Cap to be able to throw it. Because that's like at least probably 8 tons just with the truck itself, and then you add the extra bit that it had the gasoline tank on it. You add that on there, there was probably like, I don't know, 13 tons of that in just that gasoline tank. So it's probably like throwing around, I don't know, just rough estimate like 20 tons. You're not picking that up, and you're not being able to chunk it. I don't care if you're Captain America or if you're, I mean, unless you're Thor or the Hulk, which neither one of them were there, you're not doing that. Maybe Scarlet Witch if she used her powers on it, but not just straight up throwing it, you know? That's why I'm just like, are y'all just retconning that, or y'all just ignoring that you can't or shouldn't be able to do that? And then at the same time, with Ant-Man not losing his strength, right, whenever he gets smaller, he shouldn't gain strength by getting bigger. So whenever he got big and he grabbed War Machine's tail end, right, the jet power should still be strong enough to pull Ant-Man like away, like probably even rip off his arm with just the speed and power that goes into the jet propulsion. And even if he did manage to pull him back, the weight of the suit by itself, unpowered, should be too much weight for him. That's what I'm just not like. I guess they just ignored that part, or they just forgot about it when they made the movie. Like seeing that he picks up a whole like side of the plane. How? How? But I guess they just forgot about that. Or they ignored that with Ant-Man. But
the arrows are garbage. Dude, did Vision just fly through this? So now we got Vision versus Scarlet Witch and all that. They try and get Bucky out of here.
Yeah, Vision should have just soloed everybody in there, but I mean, I get it. His emotions were getting involved.
Bro, I thought that she was on Tony Stark's team. She done flipped teams.
Traitor. I would have locked her up after what she did there. You don't let both of them get away.
And then they hit him with the double uppercut.
You better explain yourself or you getting locked up. You know what? Never mind. Don't even explain yourself. You getting locked up either way until we're done with all this, and then we'll try to convince you to get out, or convince the courts to let you go.
No cat, anyways. T'Challa keep trying to.
But you're a liability at that point.
Obviously, that shit is not working out for him. Respect.
And then see, like T'Challa had to have not told them that. Oh yeah, she betrayed us and she shot me and all that, so I couldn't get
now some of y'all may or may not know this whole secret invasion thing with Rhodey.
Don't even need to get Cat, get Bucky.
All that shit, and you feel me? How he got replaced and shit. Like all of that happened around this time when he was in the hospital.
Dude, I thought he passed on that. Whenever he came down and I seen this scene, I was in the theaters, man. I was tearing up. I was like, man, why they do Rhodey like that, man?
Bro is laying stinky in the bathtub. Ironic that
I was sad. I really thought they took him out. I was, because out of everybody in there, Rhodey seems like he's the sanest mind out of all of them. He don't have special powers. He don't have this or that. He's just a soldier. He's a really good soldier. That's just all he is. And then he's hilarious. So, I mean, I was like, man. I did literally cry. Not cry, but like I teared up whenever I seen that happen.
Now he's some alien and shit. Shit tragic. Anyway, Tony done figured out this whole thing about this James shit. He's going to go get these Winter Soldiers. Now, you know, you got Bucky, you feel me? They're going to go find this to stop him. Whole time, this dude Tony, he don't realize.
I hope y'all can hear the audio correctly and it's not peaking because I'm getting loud.
Weird ass terrorists trying to go unlock Winter Soldiers and shit. Anyway, so Tony goes to where, you feel me?
But after I'm done with this little reaction, I'm gonna end it and I'm gonna check it out, make sure it sounds right.
Cameras off. Hey man, I'm gonna keep it a man, bro. I need to know where Cat at. I ain't gonna lie to you, Falcon. I was wrong. I told your dumb ass you was wrong. Now look at me here, turning cameras off and shit, trying to holler at me.
But Hawkeye, you didn't even know about Cap's and Bucky's plan. You didn't even know if he was really wrong. As far as I see, you're just another assassin that just picked the wrong side.
No Bucky and Cat, so you pull off, you gotta go find these T'Challa, he right behind them too in the little invisible jump. So Bucky, you saying, and Cap, they pull up. My man Bucky got the splickety do on him.
But low key, I think Cap knew, even if they didn't give out the information, Tony would have figured it out at some point or somehow.
I'm not with James. I was good because I ain't fucking.
Yeah, but the whole, like, neither one of them were, like, going with, what is his name? General Ross. Neither one of them were with him.
Whole time T'Challa behind him on the sleep. I'm going to kill him for.
But if Tony did explain it a little bit better, gave a like a little bit of a heads up info to Cap, I think they could have avoided the whole fighting. If they just communicated a little bit, but instead of communicating, they just wanted to throw hands. That's in the comics, it made a lot more sense, and with how it happened, there was a lot more heroes involved, and yeah.
Anyways, bro, James got a video on, and he showed Bucky killing his father. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of the stuff in this movie was forced. I feel for Tony on this one, man. And then Cap was lying.
Tony mad as shit. Didn't you know? This dude Cap like, yeah, I knew. And now it's on, bro. That's all it took. All grip. This dude Tony shooting with the laser. Now this dude James.
Yeah, he acted out on emotions. Completely understandable. You took my parents, or he took my parents, and you lied to me about it. You were supposed to be my friend. We supposed to talk, and I literally came here to help you. and y'all couldn't have told me this information before. You have to let me figure it out by this stupid video.
This dude cat break his mouth in a little foot jet, bro.
And then they jumped him, bro. Man, that's crazy. But they needed to jump him. They weren't gonna win if they didn't jump him. Ain't no cap.
You know what I'm saying? They fighting. He done grabbed this dude Tony Stark with the little claw, the little extendo jump. Now my man Iron Man falling on the ground. He can't see where he's at because the scanner off. So he like, get on a free angle. He shoot the joint, the lid closed. This new Bucky fall down.
Girl has some pretty good aiming though to get a rocket off that accurate though. Thank you, Lissa Crazy, for subscribing. Sorry, I didn't even pay attention to that. I be going on my rants and I don't even be there all that time.
I'm saying he talking about this isn't gonna change what happened. He said, I don't care. He killed my mom. Bro came down. Come on, rock cat. He punched his cap on the ground. Bucky said, come here, grab the shield. Now they throwing the shield. They beating the shit out.
Low key, this is like my favorite fight scene out of the whole like scene.
Tony is kind of fighting back though.
Cause it is cold. It is cold.
Pushing up against the wall. This man Bucky grabbed his motherfucking chest joint. You got to take it out of his chest, bro. You know Tony can't live without that, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. Oh man, almost KIA the dude. And Cap over here still defending him like, bro, he almost just, imagine if he took Tony out. You're gonna take his parents out and then take out him? Like, come on, bro. At that point, everything that happens to Bucky, I was there like it's justified. Whatever Tony did, Tony could have set off a nuke on that whole planet. I mean, not planet, that whole island. I'd have been like, hey man, he took your parents and he almost took your life. Hey, let it be, let it be. Oh man, it's audio. Okay. But ain't no cap. I would have, nah man, I would have been off that. I would have been mad with that. I don't blame Tony on how he reacted. I kind of talked a lot during that, in that little episode, but hey man, it's my reaction anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream, make sure the audio is alright. I am yelling a lot. I'm not really yelling, I just talk loud. But I am kind of talking loud because I want to make sure that hears me and somewhat hears the audio in the back. I mean, I want you to hear the audio on the TV too, but it is my commentary and it is a reaction. So I mean, if you want to watch his video or his original one, I will leave a link in, not the live stream, but on the YouTube video, just so you go check it out. But yeah, it'll be on my YouTube probably later though. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. Thank you, Lissa Crazy, for following. If you are still the one following, I'm gonna be live. The next one I'm gonna be reacting to is this one. Don't know if you want to be here for that one or not. This one's just kind of shoe on heads. All men more shallow than women. I just want to see what it's about. I haven't watched it. Seems interesting. So, and I kind of have a lineup going through that I'm gonna be watching like videos on. It's kind of like, I guess, a sneak peek of what I'm gonna be reacting to, just so I don't have to go looking for it. But either way, thank you for watching. Give me about maybe 3 minutes and I'll start up another stream. Probably not even that long, but just to give me a bit of time. But thanks. I'll see you in a little bit.